Hello and welcome guys, welcome to Talk Football. As we are all aware that the football leagues are suspended indefinitely and we have no clue as when will they resume. So what if, just imagine what if the community declares all leagues to be terminated immediately, just like the Dutch league has been. Well, don't get mistaken, there is no news of it as of yet, but it's a possibility. In this video, I've ranked the top 5 players of this season and will ultimately choose the winner for this year's Ballon d'Or at the very end. You might not believe what I did, but just stick along to see if I changed your mind. And without further ado, let's get started. The football leagues being suspended, here are the winners from each of the leagues and their respective top 4 for the next season's Champions League. And now, before we get straight into ranking our Ballon d'Or winners, here are the key points on which the judgments will be made. The very first will be the position in the league. Second will be the direct or indirect influence on the team wins. The third is the overall performance this season, and the fourth are the goals and the assists. So let's talk briefly about the easiest point first, the goals and the assists. Ciro Immobile has been in the form of his life. The Italian has been in scintillating form in the Serie A, scoring 27 times in 24 appearances for Lazio. His crucial contribution sees them up on second in the table with just 1 point behind league leaders Juventus, and also with a higher goal difference. Secondly, Robert Lewandowski. The Polish is defined presently as the best number 9 in the world by many, bagging 25 goals for Bayern in the league. It is of no surprise that he is in the race for becoming the best player of this season. Thirdly, Erling Braut Haaland doesn't look to stop scoring as he wishes anytime soon and leads with 40 goals in a combined stat for Salzburg and Dortmund. Next up is the little magician Lionel Messi. Leo is actually the top scorer in his league with 19 goals and 12 assists and a total of 24 goals in 31 appearances. But his numbers are not so huge as compared to Immobile and Lewandowski's tally. Next up is Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has been relentless. What a second half of the season he is having. He has already grabbed 25 goals in 32 appearances for Juventus. He has also set a record by becoming the first Juventus player in history to score in 10 consecutive games, overpassing the legendary David Trezeguet. And let's just state the fact, he is now 35 years old. And now that being spoken, let's come on to the next factor in our judgment, and rest assured, the rankings are getting very closer guys, so just stay tuned and watch along. Now let me give you a brief insight into the direct and indirect influence on the games by these players, which is our second point of judgment, so it makes sense to you now when I'll give out the final ranking. Talking about Leo first, Messi has been decisive 7 times this season already, by either scoring the winning goal or increasing the scoreline to put the match to bed, while Ciro Immobile has been decisive 9 times for Lazio, scoring in each game in which 5 were winning goals. He scored a crucial goal against Napoli at the 82nd minute and Brescia at 90 plus 1 minute to give Lazio the win. Next up, Lewandowski. Lewandowski has done that 10 times for Bayern Munich. Meanwhile, Josip Ilicic, that 32-year-old Atlanta forward, has been crucial in their qualification against Valencia in the round of 16 tie in the Champions League. He has bagged 15 goals in 21 appearances for Serie A and has also scored 5 goals in 7 appearances in the Champions League. Next up is Erling Haaland, who has been decisive 7 times with his most crucial goal coming against PSG in a 2-1 home win. Let's not forget his 5 goals in 59 minutes for Dortmund. Well, next up is Neymar, who is also up there with 9 goals in 5 games as he literally thumped Dortmund, scoring in both the fixtures, plus he has been decisive 10 times already for the Parisians. Crucial, very crucial. Another player who has been on free scoring form is the Frenchman Kylian Mbappe, netting 30 times in 33 appearances already. He has 5 in the Champions League and 18 in the League One, and also has been decisive 4 times already. Well, it's easy to say that goals win games, but defending also gets you probably the same. Similarly, we have taken into account all the factors for the top players from the top 5 leagues and including the defenders as well. Well, now that you have got the hang of the idea of the basis of the judgment and the research being done over here, you will more likely believe the results. So the comparisons are done, the judgment points are made clear, and now let's get straight into business.
Diallo, centre de Diallo pour Neymar. La saison 3 de Neymar. Neymar face à Butel, il y a de la place pour un but, la preuve. Trouvé sur le terrain, c'est frappé. Le but, c'est magnifique, somptueux. And less than a minute.
Pour servir Neymar dans la surface, petit ballon piqué, Messi joue.
Neymar qui va armer la frappe. Et quel but! Quel but du génie brésilien qui n'est que 0 doublé.
Uwaga, teraz będzie zagranie i gol! 1-1.
La lucarne de Maignan.
Maybach music.
Tymczasem piłka na pole karne może być po zawodach gol! Gol! Cristiano Ronaldo! Zawsze wielki! W wielkich meczach i...
Eccolo servito, il pallone non arriva ma c'è Ronaldo, attenzione furbissimo Ronaldo, la conquista, tiro, gol!
Rozpoczyna się dla Juve, cieszę się, że dostał taką szansę, a teraz szansa dla Juve, szansa dla Cristiano Ronaldo, on takie sytuacje wykorzystuje, 2-0 i Ronaldo.
Sandro Higuain e Ronaldo dentro a saltare, il traversone sul palo lungo verso Ronaldo! Ronaldo, ma quanto ha saltato Cristiano Ronaldo, la Juventus è in vantaggio, al minuto... Cristiano! 1-0 Juventus! Con la maglia della Juventus, grazie alla doppietta di oggi.
Cofa się bardzo głęboko, Rachmani kontra Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo wyprzedził Rachmaniego, Ronaldo gol!
Maybach music.
great piece of skill. Robert Lewandowski does what Robert Lewandowski loves to do. He loves to score.
Here's Lewandowski for an early chance, and taken by a striker who is having the season of his life.
This is Lewandowski. Oh, 10 in 10. Robert Lewandowski, goal-scoring machine extraordinaire, extends another one of his records. You just cannot keep that man down. An absolute living legend.
Lewandowski takes it, and scores it brilliantly. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, Lewandowski is Schalke's nemesis, and that is absolutely brilliant.
So there you have it, guys. If the leagues get suspended permanently, Lewandowski is the most favorite to win this year's FIFA Ballon d'Or 2020. I guess that is finally some good news for his fans. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Guys, do give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of our videos. And most importantly, stay safe, stay inside. I'll be here back soon with another video. Until then, peace out.